Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to replicate Metallica's tone from Master of Puppets using only free plugins. Alright, so as previously said, Metallica's guitar tones are the very first ones that every new guitarist tries to replicate. And back in the day I tried to, without great results, I have to admit it. If you're new to the channel and you like this type of content, please feel free to leave a like and comment on anything you see or hear. And if you also want to see more of this stuff like plugin reviews, gear demos and other heavy metal related videos, definitely consider subscribing to my channel. So, quick disclaimer before we go on, this video is just the result of my own tests and experience. So even though I think I did a pretty good job in mimicking this famous guitar tone, remember that I wasn't there back in the day when they were recording their album. So, as always, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. My final guitar tone may not be the 100% perfect blueprint copy of what you heard in the original song, okay? Alright, so let's take a quick look at the equipment and gear they used back in the day. Master of Puppets, 1986 and 1987 sound. A great deal of change in music was happening at the time. And this was when both guitarists Kirk and James began their association with Mesa Boogie amplifiers. So yeah, while Kirk was still using Marshalls on stage, James was using a Mesa Boogie Mark IIc slaved into his old JCM 800 for both live and studio situations. They began to experiment with different amp settings during the time period. But yeah, the good general setting for most of the songs will be gain, bass and treble at almost 7 and the mids at 3. So for this video I'm using my Solar A2.6 white, straight into my Focusrite Scarlett 2i2, straight into Reaper. I double tracked every rhythm of the guitar and panned hard left and hard right, and this is how the clean DI tracks sound. So alright, I guess it's time now to add the free plugins. So this is the FX chain that I'm using. We have the GVST free tuner, you know what it is, great tool. Regate, stock electric guitar rhythm preset with the threshold at about -50 dBs. Then I'm using the TSC 808 version 2 booster, drive at 0, tone at noon, volume at around 10 o'clock and a very low input level. As an amp simulator I'm using the STL Tonic 90 amps Emissary 2, of course lead channel, bright switch engaged, gain at noon, bass at noon, low mids cut, high mids at noon, everything else pretty much at noon, but the depth is almost at maximum. Then afterwards I'm using the STL Tonic 90 amps NAD-IR dual cap processor. I'm setting a low-pass filter at around 8.3 kHz and I'm using the Puppet IR file from Beaujolais. And then the core of the Metallica sound is this, 7 bands, pretty difficult to replicate by ear. We have a big cut at 165 Hz, another big cut at 300 Hz, and yet another big cut at 600 Hz. Then I put a high shelf at around 1000 Hz, another pretty big cut at around 2500 Hz, and another at 4500, and yet another one at 6000. These are great EQ curves to get the Metallica tone, but afterwards I put another EQ because I want to clean everything up to 50 Hz and down to 3000 Hz. So your sound will not be too much boomy or too much fizzy. And these, of course, are the only guitar tracks. So, I think we've got a pretty decent guitar tone, didn't we? As always, I want to share all these good settings with my subscribers and viewers, so don't forget to download the whole Reaper project and free VST plugins I used directly from the link in the description of the video. Alright folks, this is all for today. If you like this video and this type of content, please feel free to leave a like and comment on anything you saw or heard. And if you also want to see more of this stuff like plugin reviews, gear demos and other heavy metal related videos, definitely consider subscribing to my channel. And if you want to directly support me, don't forget to listen to my instrumental solo album Musa and my hybrid practice band project Awareness EP. They're out now and they are available on all digital platforms. And also, if you're a bedroom producer like me, don't forget to take a look at my Facebook group. It's called MSIMS and VST Plugins for Metalheads. It's a great community, it's growing more and more every day, and there are more than 1,500 members now, so you can always get updates for new VST plugin releases. So once again folks, thanks for watching and see you the next time!